Hello beauties, welcome back to the Jolie Beauty channel. So today I'm here and I am doing a really impromptu video. Like I have not planned this whatsoever, hence why the hair's a little bit and I'm in my pajama top. But let's ignore that. So the other day I was like browsing online and you know what a curious cat I am for anything that's new in beauty, and I came across this product called Hair Botox. And of course I was instantly attracted. I had to find out what it was, and it actually just arrived in the mail today. So I thought, why not take you along for the ride, take you along for the journey and see what the hell hair Botox is and if it works on this mop. So this is the product I am going to be testing today. I have no idea if this is going to work on my hair. It might be a disaster. We shall see. It is the Cocochoco Professional Hair Botox with UV protection, and it comes in a big 500ml pot like this. So what this is, if you've ever heard of like a keratin treatment, it's a little bit like that, but this is actually designed for more hair types. So it's not going to straighten your hair. If you have curls or waves, you can still use this. It's just going to give it like protective layer and make it more manageable. And I was like, that sounds good to me. I'm sold, I'm trying it. And I thought, well, I may as well record it as well. My cameras are all set up, ready to go. So why not show you guys the journey that we're about to embark on. I do have to say, this stuff is not cheap. So I think the full price for 500ml is usually 120 or 130 pounds. I actually paid 80. It was reduced. I still think it's quite a lot for a hair treatment, don't get me wrong. I'm hoping I will get more than one application out of this. I have obviously so much hair, so I'm not really sure. But yeah, we're just gonna see how we go. I'm gonna follow the instructions. But first, I'm just gonna read a little bit about the product so you kind of know what this is, what it's supposed to do, and also how it would differ from your standard like keratin treatment. So here's a little bit of spiel from the website for you. Cocochoco Hair Botox ensures immediate recovery of your hair. It effectively penetrates the disturbed areas of the hair and fills it with regenerative, let's ignore that word, substances. It regenerates damaged and fragile hair from within and strengthens the scalp. After treatment, your hair is healthy and beautifully shiny. Hair Botox contains botulinum toxin, so Botox, amino acids, proteins, saturated vitamins and minerals that provide your hair with the necessary nutrition and give your hair a unique look. That scares me a little bit. Well, I don't want the texture of it to look unique. I don't mind having unique colours, but yeah, interesting words. Benefits: smooth hair, provides UV protection, strengthens fragile and damaged hair, fills the structure of hair, making it fuller, heals split ends, improves hair growth, and the result lasts for 4 to 5 months. I did see like a little list of how it's different from a keratin treatment, so I am going to go through that as well because I know a lot of people will be interested in the difference. So let's just have a little read through of what that kind of means.
2 hours later. 6 hours later.
Okay, here we go. I found it. Hair Botox is not a straightening treatment. It might look a little bit straighter as our hair tends to poof and get curly when there's frizz. It will add volume to your hair, rejuvenate hair strands that were previously damaged. If your hair is dehydrated or you suffer from split ends, frizziness, or just want healthier hair, Hair Botox is a treatment for you. So it's saying it's got ingredients in it that's going to fill the gaps in the hair fibres, that will reduce frizz and restore it to the natural beauty. Because it's got UV protection, it's going to prevent the aging of the hair, and it makes it great treatment before sunny holidays, which is good for me because obviously you guys know I'm in Portugal a lot, so this sounds wildly good. So what is the difference between the hair Botox and keratin, which I think is like the #1 question that a lot of people will have. So hair Botox is designed to help eliminate frizz, smooths and makes the hair healthier and younger without using harsh chemicals. This is not a straightening treatment. It's not as strong or intensive as a keratin treatment. Keratin treatment is an advanced process that provides your hair with healthy, shiny, silky look. Keratin is a natural substance that gives your hair the ability to improve texture. So that's just telling you like what the keratin would do for you, not this product. And then we go, The main difference between these two treatments is the keratin treatment is for straightening and fully eliminating frizz, designed for people who like very straight hair. Hair Botox is for restoring and nourishing, taming frizz for anyone whose hair is very damaged, over-processed, thin in structure, and need of a restoration. So that is the tea. I feel like that description is giving you pretty much everything that you need to know. I will, of course, be linking this product down below so you can check out the website yourself. So I do want to get on now and start the treatment because I have already washed my hair with a clarifying shampoo, and that's step 1. Step 2 is to make the hair 70% dry, so blast off a bit with a hairdryer, and then it's time to go on to the next step. So on the instructions, it says apply the treatment with a silicone brush, strand by strand, 1 centimetre away from the roots. Leave the treatment on the hair for 20 to 30 minutes, and how long you want to leave on for depends on the degree of damage in the hair. So I'm wearing an old top. I'm not putting anything new on. I'm not sure what this product will do chemical wise to any clothes, so tie-dye is always a good option for that. And I'm just going to section my hair out. I'm not sure how much I'm going to have to section it. I'm going to work from the bottom upwards and just see how I get on. I don't have a silicone brush. I've only got my normal tinting brush. So I'm hoping that will be all right. Winging it. So just sectioning out the hair. It doesn't say anything about putting gloves on, so I'm not too worried about that. Let's have a little smell. It's kind of fruity, but it does have a little bit of a chemically smell as well, so just keep that in mind. It's almost got like a shampooy smell though as well, so it's not too overpowering at the moment. Where's my tinting brush? Okay, so here we go. Oh, I've really got it all over my hands. Let's get painting it on, or I'm already using my hands straight away. It feels like just the kind of product that you just want to rub in. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm absolutely will be so stoked if this works well, because like my hair is so fine. It's kind of tangly. It's fine, it gets knotted easily. Like my hairdresser goes, I have just detangled your hair and it's literally tangling again. If something like this works and it protects the hair as well, that would be amazing. I am hoping there's gonna be more than one treatment in this pot because, you know, it's kind of, I wouldn't say it's like crazy pricey. Like say if you got 2 treatments and they work really, really well, I would say like this is definitely something that you're going to want to do again and again. But obviously, if it is just one part and it only lasts a few weeks, I would say it's quite expensive. So we shall see the results. I am going to give you like my first impressions, but I'm also going to wait a couple of weeks maybe before I publish the video and give you an updated review at the end, just so I've had time to kind of see if it's working still. I know like some treatments can like make your hair feel really good first of all, so of course I'm going to give you my first impression, but I'm also going to update this video with a little something at the end just to make sure that I'm still loving it as much as I did, if I like it of course. If my hair doesn't drop out. I'm a very positive person. You can tell. I think I've got to work a little bit quicker here, otherwise we're definitely going to be here all day. It is actually getting on my throat a little bit, just FYI. Probably a studio with a closed room is not the best. It has got like quite a strong smell to it, definitely. I'm not quite sure how many sections to do. I know it says strand by strand, so I want to make sure I get like a good coverage on everything. Let's do the next one. Can't get the clip out. Oh no! Whoops. Quite a big section, but I'm really going to try and work it in, so I'm not too worried. I would say it's quite difficult to get it strand by strand on your own hair. Probably wise to go to a hairdresser. But we learn, we live, we learn. Just going all in with the fingers now. The brush has been completely cast aside. Oops. It's feeling pretty saturated though, so. Next layer. Oh yeah. There we go, that's better. Do not recommend biting your clip. think this is going to be the final layer. I'm really going to concentrate this on my fringy bits because that's where I get so much of my damage. So anything that's going to help protect those bits, definitely hanging on for dear life sometimes. It's because I bleach a lot more at the front. And as you guys know, well, some of you will know, I haven't always been brunette. So underneath this hair, there is a lot of bleach blonde. That is why I am so keen to find anything that kind of helps with damage, prevent damage. A treatment like this just sounds so ideal for my type of hair, especially because I like to have it wavy, so I don't really want keratin, and I don't have frizzy thick hair, and I have like a lack of volume, so I don't want anything that's going to like straighten it out. Really, so yeah, this just sounds so perfect. Let's just hope the results are good. I'm excited, guys. Are you excited? I'm excited. I'm excited to see what happens anyway. I won't be if my hair like melts off, but here we go. I know I'm really not doing the strand by strand thing very well, am I? I could pretend to use the brush, but it's just, I mean, it's just really difficult. Sorry, I'm supposed to keep it away from the roots as well. I am using like the monitor as my guide, which isn't the easiest thing when you're on your own. So I think I'm getting a good saturation though. It's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. Keep on trucking, Jolie. Keep on trucking. You're nearly making it. And I am quite impressed actually how much product I've used. I'd say I'm like nearly there, and I've used about a fifth. So maybe like 100 ml. So I might get like 5 treatments out of this. And if it lasts like 4 to 5 months and it's good, can't really complain. Kind of works out about £20 a treatment if you take like the full price and the discounted price and put it somewhere in the middle, so like £100. So yeah. Oh God, it is actually really getting on my throat. So make sure you do this in a ventilated place. It doesn't say that on the instructions, but I definitely recommend that. Oh, it feels quite harsh on the throat, I'd say. Probably doesn't help that I just gas so much all the way through this. Okay, so that is feeling pretty saturated. I'm pretty happy with where we're at. Just gonna double check the timing. So it says 20 to 30 minutes, depending on condition of your hair. I'm gonna set a timer for 20 minutes, I think. And then the next step after that will be to blow dry my hair and comb it through, so there's no washing out. So we'll see what happens, because this is all staying in my hair. Am I not just gonna be like a massive like grease ball? Who knows? I'm very, very curious. Timer is set. I've got it all over my phone now. Great. Yes, so I will catch up with you in 20 minutes and then we'll blow dry and we'll see what we're working with. Eek! Sweet coffee. And we're back. So the next instruction is just blow dry your hair. So that's what I'm going to do. It doesn't feel like I really want to wash it out, but obviously that's not what it says. So I'm going to see how this goes. It also says while I'm blow drying that I need to comb it through. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just using this wide tooth comb, so I'm not tugging up my hair too much. And obviously this is going to be really noisy, so I'm not going to be able to speak. So here comes the time lapse. Oh, I think I've blown something. So, I think I've just blown the power in my studio, so be right back. Quick update, disaster over. Oh my God, my hairdryer like blew the fuse in my multi-adapter. So I've decided to blow dry my hair in the bathroom. I'm about halfway through. My hair feels so sticky and disgusting at the minute. I'm hoping this is just temporary. It feels like, oh, super gross. So fingers crossed it looks a little bit better when I come back next. So guys, this is my issue. It's telling me to use a blow dryer until it feels dry. And because it feels so greasy at the minute, I don't know if it does feel dry or not, or if it's damp, or it just feels like super greasy. It's not good. I'm going to try and blow dry a little bit more and just see what I get. But at the minute, it's taking a long time to blow dry. It really stinks and it's really getting on my throat. So well-ventilated room, definitely, if you're going to try this, and I'll be back in another second and hopefully my hair will be dry enough to move on to the next bit. But at the minute, it just feels like very, very greasy. So let's see. I tried to blow dry my hair for probably like 30 minutes and it was a sticky, tangly mess. Like I couldn't get a comb through it. So I was like looking at these instructions again, thinking like, have I missed something? You know, it says to leave it on the hair, but there's no explicit instructions about like washing the hair out. So I start to think, well, you know, I'm breathing like this chemical in, like I feel like it just does not feel right. So I keep looking at the instructions and I go onto Google to see what Google has to say, because maybe the instructions have missed a washing step. So that's what I did. And I saw, not on the Cocochoco website, sorry, Cocochoco website, but I looked at some of the other similar hair Botox products, and there was stuff saying your stylist may choose to wash the product out. So from what I gather with my research that I've done, you can either leave this in and blow dry it in, or you can rinse it. I've rinsed it. I think maybe it depends on what type of hair you have, but say like if you've got like coarse curly hair, your hair's just gonna like eat up all those like kind of nourishing ingredients, whereas my hair was like not happy with it. So I'm hoping I still get like a really good result, but yeah, that's where I'm at. So I've just washed it out, and you know what, when I'm washing it, it feels really silky smooth. So fingers crossed this is the better approach for me. I would absolutely love to know if you guys have done this yourself, whether there is a washing stage, because I feel like the instructions aren't very clear at all. Yeah, so I'll be back again when I've blow dried this, and then we'll get on to the straightening bit, and then we can see the final results. Well, not final. Of course, I will update you as it wears on my thoughts and opinions, but we'll see the results straight away. So that's kind of exciting. So that was a bit of a journey. I'm finally here with dry hair, and I can still feel that there's product in it, and I think that's good, because obviously if I'm sealing it in with the straighteners, and the next step is good that there's some still on the hair. You know, my hair looks pretty dull, I have to admit. I'm hoping the next stage is gonna bring it to life a little bit. I will actually try and get clarification from the company whether you're supposed to wash it out or not, or whether it's a choice. But the good news is I can feel something still in my hair, so I take it that that's gonna still work when I straighten it next. Of course, this is a treatment, guys, so maybe it won't look great to begin with, but then maybe the next time I wash it and style it, I'll really see the difference. And that's why I think it's important that I will do a follow-up for you, just to give you my full thoughts. So without further ado, let's get on to some straightening. And I'm hoping I'm going to be able to do this here without my studio blowing up, but the way things are going today, anything could happen. So for the next step, I'm going to be using my Cloud9 straighteners. So it says on the instructions that if you've got thick or more damaged or curly hair, then you should use a higher heat. I'm going to use a lower heat. Oh, they're ready. I'm going to use a lower heat, and with these ones you can just double tap them. Oh no, that's a higher heat. Double tap them. Uh-oh. That's the lower heat. So they start on a lower heat and then you double tap for a higher heat. So I'm going to be using the lower heat today. Basically the instructions are to take 1 centimetre at a time and pull the hair at a 90-degree angle like this. So I'm going to get sectioning my bloody straighteners. So I'm going to section my hair off now, get started at the bottom, and it looks like my studio is not going to blow up, so you'll probably see a time lapse of this bit. I've finished with the straightening. I'm pretty sure I managed to cover pretty much all my hair. It's quite hard to get up to the roots and, you know, the very highest bits. I will say it's made the stickiness go down. It is still got a bit of a residue on it, I can feel, but it's definitely nowhere near as bad as it was before. I can definitely run my fingers through my hair. I think it does look really shiny. I will insert a phone snippet here so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. It does have that kind of glassy mirrored effect. But like I said, it's not really what it's doing now that I have to judge. I really want to see if this makes my hair more manageable. So in the instructions, it says not to get your hair wet for another 24 hours. So that's what I'm gonna do. Basically, don't curl it, just leave it alone, let it be. And yeah, so I feel like that's everything I want to say at the moment. I am gonna do obviously a check back in a couple of days and I'll let you know what my final thoughts are, but so far, so good. Definitely going to contact the manufacturer now and just see what they say about the washing bit, because I feel like we need to know, don't we? So I will see you very, very shortly. Well, in a couple of days' time, but shortly on YouTube. So I'm back with my final check-in and my final thoughts on hair Botox. Did I like it? Would I do it again? And the answer is yes, I would. I have actually noticed such a difference in my hair since I've done this. So where are we now? We are on Thursday. So it was 6 days ago when I applied the treatment. Obviously, you guys saw I had a little bit of a trouble with it and I didn't know whether to wash it out or not. It felt really heavy on my hair. So I did end up giving it a quick swill just to get the excess off, as you guys would have seen. I did contact the company just to clarify that, but I haven't had a response yet. But when I do get a response, I will update it in the description bar down below so you guys know whether it's okay to wash. But looking at my hair, it definitely did something, even though I swilled it out slightly before I used the blow dryer. So what do I think this has really done for my hair? I have quite, you know, sleek, manageable hair anyway, but I have bleached ends. So if you guys have followed me before, you'll know I used to be bleach blonde. So I'd say from here downwards, this is all bleach. And what I feel like the hair Botox has done is kind of like filled in the hair and it's making my breakage and my ends less noticeable. It's smoothed them down, it's glossed them, and it's making my hair a lot more manageable, which is great. I feel like it's not tangling so much at the ends. It's drying faster on the ends. I don't know if that's in my mind, but yes, I would say that it's definitely had a good effect on my hair. And obviously if this lasts for the whole 5 months that it claims, then I feel like it is actually quite good value for money. It might be quite hard to see. I'm just going to try and show the camera how much I used in that one application. So as you might be able to see, or maybe not, I would say we are around 1/5 of the jar in. I think I've got enough to do 4 more applications on my length of hair, and I do have quite a bit of hair, so I feel like for the money, and if it's going to last 5 months, that's actually really, really good. You could probably get a tub and split this between you and a friend, and you would both get like 2 applications out of it for sure. And I think if you use it like that, that's quite reasonable. So yeah, I'm really, really impressed with my experience. Things to note: apply it in a ventilated room and don't choke yourself like me. Don't blow up your studio by overloading the power. Okay, that might not happen to everyone. And if you feel like it is getting quite heavy on your hair and it's not drying into it like it should, don't be afraid to give the hair a quick swill. There will definitely still be enough product on your hair to be able to work, because yeah, it definitely works for mine. I'm just including some shots showing how like manageable my hair is here. Really, really, really impressed. What I also like about this treatment is that you can still wear your hair curly, and if you do have natural curls, this isn't like a keratin straightening treatment. It will just go back to your normal waves and curls. I'd absolutely love to see somebody with waves or curls try this. Maybe I should do another video on one of my curly haired girlfriends. That would be quite interesting. So let me know if you want me to do that in the comment section below, and I will definitely get one of my unwilling friends to be our guinea pig, and we'll see how this does on wavy or curly hair, because I feel like that'd be a great follow-up video for this. If you've got to the end of this video, thank you so much. Give the video a big thumbs up, it really helps my channel out. And make sure you subscribe, because I will be posting loads of updates on my community feed about what I'm thinking with the hair Botox, how long it lasts, etc. And you've got to be subscribed to see that. So definitely hit that subscribe button, and without further ado guys, I will see you in the next one. Mwah!